What's up, man?
What's up? How you doing today?
Doing good, brother. Doing good.
All right.
Man, I had to get you on here because I figured we just had to talk about all this cool stuff that's been going on with the Snyder Cut and our cosplay shoot. And dude, you just nailed it as Cyborg, man. Like I've wanted to photograph Cyborg for so long, and I've photographed Batman's, Superman's, Wonder Woman before, but I've never gotten an opportunity to photograph a Cyborg. So it's always been something I've been wanting to check off the list. I'm like, dude, we got to get a Cyborg. And dude, when you came in with your cosplay, man, I just thought it was so cool, and I was like, yes, it's happening. It's happening.
Right. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Well, how long you been doing cosplay?
Actually, I just got a memory on my Facebook showing my first cosplay build. It was 4 years ago. Oh, nice. And it's my Batman versus Superman armored suit.
Nice. Cool.
4 years. It feels like it's been longer. It's crazy.
So when it comes to making your own stuff and everything like that, tell me a little bit about your process as far as making your Cyborg cosplay.
How I usually do my cosplays is there's a program on Windows. It's called Pepakura Designer. It's a Japanese software which pretty much allows you to take 3D files and flatten them out so that we can print out templates and scale them and everything and cut them out, trace them on a phone, glue them, paint, etc. So for my new legs and stuff that I just finished making for Cyborg, I did those with Pepakura. But for the rest of the suit, it was all freehand. And it's kind of a mixture of a couple of different versions of my Cyborg, because I've come up with I think 4 now. But I think the gauntlets are version 1, the helmet, shoulders are version 2, the biceps are version 3, and the chest and legs are version 4.
And I guess with the little CGI Photoshop thing, we just got our own little version.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that editing, my God, you made me look so freaking awesome, man. I can't thank you enough.
Well, it wasn't something that I needed to do, but I was looking for an excuse to do something just because I had just gotten out of that CGI class, and I just kind of wanted something cool to do. And when we created that image where you're all standing on the mount and the sunset and everything, the mount that you're standing on was CGI, but I was just but I bet we could do more. And just the part where it's just a black shirt, I'm like, I bet we can make that all cybernetic, just really make it all look like he's, the really cool Cyborg from the movie. And I found a really cool, very detailed, nice, cyborg robot android type character online. I'm like, I could use this and throw it in bits and pieces, the links in the elbows, the hands, part of the torso. We could really do some really cool stuff with that. And so that's
those little rib cage pieces are freaking sick. That the carbon fiber. I was looking at those. I was like, my God, how did he do this?
And it was so cool because I remember, because we shot it, I remember my lighting setup. So I just remember getting that model, kind of looking at your image, getting the model, kind of positioning them the right way and everything, lighting it the same way. And I'm just like, dude, it's all there. Now I just got to Photoshop it in and put it together. And I was like, this is going to be sick.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was amazing, man. When I saw that first picture with me in the fire, my jaw literally hit the floor. I was running around my room. Blew my freaking mind, man.
Oh man, well, dude, yeah, you nailed it, and we're just I wasn't gonna Josh Whedon you, man. We couldn't leave you out, man. We had to hear what you had to say. It's we're not gonna cut your story out. No,
Thank you, man.
And speaking of, dude, Cyborg is I think Snyder said it himself, but I couldn't agree more. He's the heart and soul of the movie.
Oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely, I agree. His story in this movie is completely different than the Joss Whedon cut, and his acting is better. Even CGI on him is a little bit better, a little more crisp. His performance was top notch, and for his first time being in such a big high profile movie, big props to Ray Fisher. He absolutely nailed it in this movie.
Oh yeah, dude, I couldn't agree more. So tell me about your Snyder Cut experience. How many times have you watched it? What do you think?
I've seen I lost count already. It's somewhere between 6 and 8.
So basically a full day at this point watching the Snyder Cut.
Essentially, probably a whole 24 hours or so. I've seen the Justice's Gray version, I think, twice, and then the other version a handful of times already too. But both versions are freaking awesome, and I really dig the Gray version too. Like it's like it really brings like a new kind of a new feeling to it, like almost like when Logan came out, they came out with the noir version, which was in black and white, and it made the whole movie feel like more like a Western, you know? It was awesome. And it kind of had like very similar vibes with the Justice's Gray, and it's awesome. And that was the way that Zack Snyder viewing it for like 2.5 years until they actually did post-production and the color grading and stuff. It was only in black and white, which is why whenever he shared pictures on his Vero, it was only in black and white.
Well, dude, I remember it being a long day, a really long day whenever we shot, just because it was, well, first off, everyone's got their costumes that they've spent so much time and effort into, and it shows in the images. Like they look completely Hollywood movie ready, just awesome looking suits. And of course, with my scatterbrain I remember you were dressed up and I'm like, all right, let's do you next. And then somebody else would come in and then something would happen. And I'm like, wait, have we photographed you yet? and it kept getting pushed back. I'm like, what the heck, dude? We need to photograph Cyborg. He's been in this suit for like 3 hours now.
I know. And it's like, I completely forgot too that I needed to be photographed. I was just like going around, meeting everybody, running around, like meeting everybody and like checking out their costumes, helping out people doing their finishing touches, and I was everywhere. But at the same time, I was like, I want to take my pictures and stuff already. This is awesome.
Well, I mean, like
this whole event is so freaking cool.
Oh, I think it was fair to say, yeah, like we're all just having fun, you know.
Oh yeah.
Snacking
sure.
and chatting and what was your favorite part of our day, our superhero cosplay photo shoot day?
Watching that movie at the end was really awesome. Just like, you know, hanging out with everybody, munching out the snacks and stuff, but just mainly just the camaraderie, you know, like everybody coming together for this real big, like, exactly. They've never fought us, not us united.
That's right.
Like everybody just coming together and like showing off what they've done and just really putting their A game in, and like it shows with everybody, just like you said, you know. So like it was just mainly just being around so many amazing creative people and just feeding off of the energy of everybody in the room and just amplifying my own and everybody else's is amplifying. It's like it's like a cycle, and it's awesome. But my favorite solid moment, I think, was I think it was definitely Scott Sterling.
Sterling!
Scott Sterling.
When Armageddon comes, I will be made in a bug of that man's face.
The man,
the myth, the legend. It was good. It was really good.
Too good.
Well, it seems like we've kind of gotten like, you know, a lot of the same answers from everybody. That's pretty much what Mark and Kinsey and Tim and Pepe, that's like kind of what they all said. It's like the fact that, you know, the camaraderie, just the fact that we kind of feed off of each other's energy and just really have fun with it. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we're all creative people, you know, bringing in our own thing to the table. And I compared it to, you know, I did a lot of music growing up, right? Played violin, I played piano. You know, I came to Nashville to write songs. So it's like when you're involved, I use the analogy of songwriting, but I'll go the opposite direction this time and go with the orchestra. It's like you're playing violin, you're one piece out of all these pieces. You're not the center of attention. The cellos aren't the center of attention. You know, this instrument's not, but it's like, but all together you make like this ocean of sound that when it's all together, like you didn't do it, but we did it. Like it came together and we created this, and like the songwriting, it's like, one person may have the melody, one person might write verse 1, you might write the chorus, verse 2, someone, but like when it comes together, like we created this, it wasn't just one person's thing. And it's kind of beautiful when like all these different pieces come together and you see the fruition of everyone's hard work and labor. It is it's a beautiful thing, it's a beautiful thing, just to see all of that, because, I guess just to quote the movie,
you can't save the world alone.
Can't save the world alone. You know what I mean? It's, you can't do this experience, this cosplay shoot, can't do it alone. We all need each other to make it, to pull it off and to make it work. And so, dude, I loved it. It's been one of the most, favorite and memorable highlights of my cosplay career, so it's really cool. So I'm excited.
Honestly, me too.
Nice.
Me too. Yeah, I love all of those guys, and just like again, like the camaraderie, everything. It was an amazing experience.
Nice. Well, I can't wait to see like what other stuff, man, we get to do together. I mean, heck, we do this one thing,
I know.
We catch the attention of Zack Snyder. It's like, what else can we do?
What can we do next? Yeah.
So I'm excited about the next time. Well, cool, dude. Thank you so much, man, for coming in.
Thank you.
And sharing your time and your thoughts and everything. We really appreciate you, man. And like I said,
Thank you, man.
We couldn't have done it without a Cyborg. So cool. And there's still so much more cool stuff that we can do with it. It's like,
oh my gosh, yeah. We're at the tip of the iceberg, man.
That's right, man.
The sky's the limit from here.
Thank you so much, man. I will let you get back to your day, and I can't wait to edit all this stuff together, and it's going to be sweet, man. Is there anything in particular you want to say to sign out?
I have one thing to say. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse.
Yes. Restore the Snyderverse.
Restore the Snyderverse. I have to see Justice League 2 and 3.
Yes, absolutely. Snyder Cut! Woohoo!